Hi all, welcome to this trade tip of the day, as I'm going to kind of call it for now. This is focusing on the no risk method. Always a good go-to method and it is shorten the marquee matchup. So hopefully you find this useful, guys. As always, so can smash links, be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, G's Legend, all the links are down below for playlist in the channel and social media links as always. But I have a late one mainly because I like to use this method late at night and it actually pays out quite well, so hopefully you enjoy this. So I've got a batch of players that I have been trying to get on the no risk method on various accounts really. I use my extra account, I like to call it, to all these kind of players that if I want to use a method, then I'll go on this account and I will just buy these players here and there just to show you guys. But what I find is, obviously now with the Liga NOS kind of live for an SBC, it's going to be a lot harder to get some of these players on the cheap. So the Liga NOS, for example, is probably now a league that I will have to kind of tick off for now on terms of no risk. Not really going to happen as well. But as you can see in the overlay, I try and cover as much of the information as possible, kind of ticking off everything. But basically, for no risk method just now, I'm finding it will work in any league that is not affected by an SBC. To be honest, the only way it won't be affected that you can take advantage of it in a league that has an SBC is if the players are not needed. Really, that's it. In all honesty, some leagues it can work quite well. Guys like Source, for example, he's a funny one. He sometimes shoots up to like 800 to 1,000 coins, which is good profit, by the way. Sometimes you can get up for 300-400 coins. It is so fluctuating, and I'll use an example of like Van. You can sometimes get him cheap for 300-400 coins. Sometimes it's 500-600, but obviously now with the whole SBC, it bumped up his price. So it's fun in games, really. It's like you can get players on the no risk, even for the leagues that are affected by SBCs, even down to like the last few minutes, but they will still, it'll come the end, they might still go for about 600 to 900 coins. But I've noticed a fair amount of players can just readily keep bidding, and I take advantage of the 50 slots that I have on my transfer targets, and usually on a good session it's 30 to 40 I'll get. It's usually 30 or 40 cards I'll get, and if it's a bad session it works out about 8 to 10 cards. It's usually, as I say, it's usually around 30-40, and I'll work around the leagues that aren't too badly affected. I try and like Argentina, for example, is a good league. I can buy up the players from there for 300 and I can sell them for like 500 coins. It's just trying to find the right players. The rares, for example, I can buy them for 600 and I can sell them on for 700 to 1,000 coins. 700 is like this staple. There's some players in some leagues, if there's only a handful of rares in the league, and if you're able to buy them for 600 coins, what you find is, especially when you sell them up, is the ceiling, it's not even a ceiling price, it's like the rock bottom price they always will go for is 700 coins. It's like, so you can just, I could buy 50 of them of one particular card for 600 coins, so I've spent 30k right away. I could go and spend say 60,000 coins and guarantee myself practically just 80 coins profit per sorry, I tell I 70 cards a coin for pretty much right away. I could just on the one card, and it's just kind of how crazy sometimes this would happen. Obviously you don't want to do market price fixing of buying 100 cards to kind of screw everything over. But as you can see, there's some players in this as well that I've kind of highlighted from various leagues that are affected by it, like SBCs and so forth. Some of them you can nab for cheap, some you can't, but it's just try to, end of the day, it's try to get yourself profit, and it's fun. There's like, on a good day I'm usually 18 to 20k profit, and it works. But obviously there again, it's harder said than done. It's just a case of just being patient. And as you can see, we've got a handful of players. Some we got lucky with, some we haven't, and I'll sort them all out accordingly. I'll always send ones that I can get to the club, and then for some of these players, if they go for cheap, then I'm happy. I always generally list one up at a time first, and then I'll list up the rest later. I try not burden too many up, because then people will spend on price fixing or whatever. hopefully you find this useful, guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you use this no rest method at all. Smash the likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G's a Legend, and I will catch you guys all later.